The sports world is in mourning this holiday weekend after the sudden passing of racing legend Kyle Busch. The 41-year-old is the first active NASCAR driver to die since Dale Earnhardt in 2001. My next guest knew Kyle on and off the racetrack. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. joins us now. And Ricky, you know, I would say better than most just what a competitor Kyle Busch was. How would you describe the man?
Kyle was a fierce competitor, and all he thought about was racing. He was all about racing, the truck races, the O'Reilly races, and obviously the Cup races. And you got the same action on the racetrack, in all three series. And I didn't get to race with him as much as I wanted to at the front of the field in the Cup series as often. When I was in the O'Reilly series, winning races and championships, battling him every single weekend. He dominated those series, and he was the guy you had to beat when you showed up to the racetrack, and you knew that, and all the fans knew that. But seeing him, go to the racetrack now, raising his son Brexton under his wing, and making him, just as successful as what he was at that age. All he ever thought about was racing and his family. And, we had some good times. We had some run-ins over the years, but, we were friends, and he respected a lot of us in this garage as we put him up on that pedestal of one of the best in our sport. Like you said, it's the first guy that we've lost actively racing. That today's the first day we've been back in the, Cup Series garage, and, watching them unload, his race car. And, there's a lot of those guys in the garage that said it felt like, showing up to Rockingham in 2001, the week after Dale Earnhardt passed away. And that's the kind of level of respect that Kyle Busch had in our garage.
Yeah. And you mentioned his family and his children. He talked about family on an appearance on Fox and Friends back in 2015. Let's just listen to that.
I think you're maybe a little bit more patient. You kind of let things come to you a little bit more rather than trying so hard to go get it all the time, So I let Brexton do all the trying so hard right now. He's getting up on all fours kind of and sitting there and figuring out whether he can go forward. But he in reality just goes backwards right now.
And Brexton, obviously very young at that point now, I believe 11 years old. And his Kyle's number 8 car is going to be reserved for Brexton, as I understand it. That's a beautiful tribute.
Yeah, Brexton is running up through the ranks, and Kyle's been, that leader every step of the way for, what he's been able to do on the racetrack. And man, Brexton is a great young man. He can handle the spotlight of interviews, and I feel like they've really kind of groomed him to be a super successful race car driver. And I know everybody in this garage is going to make sure that he continues to do that. And just Kyle, for me, my heart breaks for Samantha, Lennox, Brexton, the whole Busch family, and all of Rowdy's friends and fans. He had a ton. And in NASCAR, our fans are basically our family. They show up to, most of them come to 5+ races a year, every single year, and you see them every single race that they normally come to, and they feel like they are a part of your team. And our sport is definitely different than most.
And Ricky, what do you think the atmosphere will be like at the start of tomorrow's race as people remember Kyle?
It's going to be somber. It's kind of an eerie, walking around the garage. It doesn't feel, exactly like a race weekend yet. But obviously we know that Kyle Busch would want us to go racing. He was all about racing and putting a show on for the fans, in interviews and on the racetrack. And, it's going to be tough strapping in, thinking about him and thinking about his family. But knowing that he would want us to put on a show. And, I think the fans and everybody's going to make sure that they pay respect to him and his family as we go throughout the rest of this weekend.
Ricky Stenhouse Jr., thank you for that beautiful tribute to Kyle Busch. Ricky, good luck tomorrow, sir, as well.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Be sure to like and subscribe for all the Fox News latest on YouTube and catch full shows streaming now on Fox One.